I don't get to watch a whole lot of The Tonight Show, but when I have, I've frequently been appalled about how when Jay Leno does jaywalking, how dumb some of the answers you get are. People will say, the question will be like, what year was the Revolutionary War? Well, 1982? Who was the first president of the United States? Ronald Reagan? I'm like, oh. I mean, then one time, it was right around Columbus Day, and Jay Leno asked the normal questions, and people who were third grade teachers didn't know, who Christopher Columbus was. And then they'd say something like, then he finally got a kid who was about 11. He says, what year did Columbus sail the ocean? 1492. Who was the first president of the United States? George Washington. Who was the current president? I think it was George Walker Bush at the time of the... this was a few years ago. But anyway, he knew the answer. And he answered the questions in a tone where he was almost offended that Jay would think he might not know the answer. I'm like, well, I guess that restores some faith in our youth, but it doesn't say much for a lot of people. The only thing I could come up with is I hope, when he asks those questions, he's talked to several people who did know the answer, and he just shows the funny ones. I'm gonna perceive it to be that way, just because I need to keep some faith in humanity.